And let's continue now on Central Valley Talk. Packed show today. My next guest, Peter Robles from Certified Forklift Training Center, and they have moved into their new location. They're out of the old place. Now you're over by Chestnut and Winery.
That's correct.
And you were telling me you can do things in this new location you couldn't do at the old place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The old place, when you went in, you were in an office, a 60-foot room, and we conducted the classroom portion of the training there, but then we had to send the people all the way to AG, Fresno Ag. And
so it wasn't even on the same site.
Right.
Wow.
So,
but now it is.
Now it is. Everything is all under one roof.
Okay. And now this is where people can go to get their certificate so they can operate a forklift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is for a basic, a novice, somebody who's never been on a forklift in their life. This is where you want to come because we can take the time to actually spend with you. We have the real book and everything, so you're not going to have to deal with pamphlets or anything of that nature. You actually do get a book, and you have the regulations in there and a plain English translation of the regulations to make it perfectly clear what OSHA expects from every one of the operators.
Right. Now, this isn't that long a course, right?
It's an 8-hour course.
That's it.
That's it. You can take it as an 8-hour course. I wouldn't recommend it for somebody who's never driven a forklift.
Yeah, well, I think I would need more than 8 hours because I've never touched a forklift.
Well, that's where this new building really does give us the opportunity to not only train you, but let's say when you finish your 8 hours of training, you still feel like you're not quite adequate enough to go out and get that job. You can come back. With us now, you'll be able to come back and actually rent a forklift by the hour
and
practice.
Wow. What does it cost for an hour to rent a forklift?
Well, we're starting them out with $15 an hour for all the
That's
graduates.
it?
It'll go up naturally because we're trying to encourage the people that are currently taking the course to get involved.
Sure.
You know, we don't believe any more than anybody else does that 8 hours is anywhere near enough experience to go out and get a really good job. It's enough to get your foot in the door. And, you know, people, you have to start somewhere. Everybody has to. And it's more or less just a rite of passage. But the way they've set up or structured jobs nowadays, you have to prove that you're certified before they'll even give you an application.
No company will even hire you unless you don't have that certification.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know that's more or less your rite of passage would be to go through the course. And
so, are there jobs out there waiting to be filled?
Believe it or not, there are. There are a lot of jobs out there waiting.
And these are good-paying jobs, right?
That's right.
Construction jobs pay pretty well.
Exactly. You've got a lot of changes coming about right here in Fresno, actually, or in Fresno, Visalia, Hanford, all those areas. There's a lot of construction going on right now.
And they need forklift operators.
Exactly. You've got Fresno. You have a 500,000 square foot warehouse distribution center that's under construction at the present time.
What company's going to be doing that?
I don't have that information. I just picked that up.
But they'll need lots of forklift operators.
Absolutely. The distribution, you're going to need them. But this is really an opportunity for people to get ready for it, to be ready. They can come, they can practice after they've even done the course. Because, you know, it's one of those situations where practice. It's going to make you a better operator. You'll be more confident when you go in to apply for any job.
Can I just pay $15 and come and play on the forklift?
No.
Darn.
You've got to be certified to even operate the equipment, so that's what happens. We certify you, but we want to encourage you to come back and practice. It's the only way you're really going to get any practice.
There's not a steering wheel on it, right? It's levers and pulleys and...
Well, it's steering wheel. We don't want to scare anybody away, but the reality is that we put people on a propane-driven sit-down forklift. It's got a steering wheel.
It does have a steering wheel,
yes. Okay, and it's not anything like the stand-up. A stand-up forklift is one of those kinds of equipment that require a good deal of good eye-hand coordination. Without that, you can be lost or injured seriously on a stand-up forklift. But the sit-down really does work for the people in terms of it's very easily operated. Okay, it's not a lot of complicated things to do here, and thank goodness the American way. All of the levers on a forklift are duplicated the same way on all forklifts that are manufactured in the United States.
Huh.
So you learn how
So
to
if you can
drive
work one-
you can work them all.
Even brand to brand, the same.
That's exactly right. That's probably the smartest thing that America ever did.
Well, cars are the same way. I mean, gas pedal, brake pedal.
Well, I think they had to copy one another just in order to keep it just in the family, so to speak.
There you go.
But it does work for the people, and like I say, when you're challenged in the classroom, normally it's just a yes or no answer or something of this nature. But when you're challenged in the driving area, now you have to come up and step up and do the job. Okay, and we have boxes, large crates, and everything suitable for stacking. Give these people an opportunity to actually lift something up with weight in it.
Have you ever looked at the YouTube videos of things that go wrong when people can't operate forklifts?
Yes.
Whole big walls of stuff tipping over, and
That's
you better know what you're doing.
that demonstration of the domino theory in action, and that really.
You should show those videos to your students.
I'm afraid somebody's going to laugh enough and say, "Gee whiz, I think this would be a good comedy act," and it just raises all kinds of problems there.
All right, Peter.
But,
The Certified Forklift Training Center, their new location now open at Chestnut and Winery. If folks are interested in finding out more,
they can call us at our number hasn't changed. We are our phone number here is 559-325-8097, and we'd be glad to speak to myself or any one of the staff that we have there. And we will be starting evening classes. This is real new. We'll be the only ones that currently offer it. But for people who are trapped in that day job, and I would have taken that class, except I have to work and feed a family. There's no other available. So we've eliminated that entirely.
night classes coming soon.
Night classes will be starting. They'll be working from 5 till 9.
There you go.
Give them a 4-hour. They can do that course in 2 days and be done with it.
And be working by the end of the week.
That's exactly
Sounds
right.
good. Peter, thank you so much. The Certified Forklift Training Center right here on Central Valley Talk.